Welcome to Reader's Retreat. My name's Paul, and this is going to be my TBR, but I'm going to let people know over the months that I haven't been around, I got rid of over 400 books. Uh, that leaves me less than 200, maybe a little above 200, like maybe 202. Uh, so, and I'm going to be more particular on how I buy books from this point on. I'm going to read the ones I have, and if I don't want to reread them, I'll get rid of them. If I do want to reread them, I'll keep them. Now let's go to the TBR. I got 5 books for January TBR. The first one's P.D. James, Sleep No More. It's not always a question of who done it. Sometimes there's more mystery in the why or how. And although we usually come to know the unfortunate fates of both the victims and perpetrator, what of those clever few who plan to carry out what appears to be the perfect crime? Or the ones who aren't brought down even though they're found out? Or whose most essential selves are changed by the crimes they commit? Sleep No More. Now the one I'm going to be reading is by Robert James Waller, Border Music. Most people don't run out the back door of a place called the Rainbow Bar in Dillon, Minnesota with someone they don't even know, get in a pickup truck, drive all day, and end up without any clothes on in a motel room. But that's what Texas Jack Carmine did with Linda Lobo. It was the kind of thing Jack was famous for doing. The people who knew Texas Jack Carmine, such as songwriter Bobby McGregor and Jack's uncle Von Romer, back in Iowa, called him God's only freeborn soul writer of the summer roads, traveler of the far places. Where he was headed with dark-haired, long-legged Linda was not just back to his one-horse Texas ranch. It was somewhere he had never been, face to face with his own heart and the wild, strange things that lived there. And that's Border Music. This one here, I don't know if I'm going to like or not. I figured I'm going to give it a try. I can't do no more than DNF it, but I'm hoping to like it. And I bought it because of the picture. It looks like a Western. But as you can tell, they have pickup trucks, so it's no Western. And now the next 3 books is coming off my 26th of 2026. And this one here is by Michelle Campbell, The Intern. Madison Rivera lands in the internship of a lifetime, working for Judge Catherine Conroy, but Madison has a secret that could destroy her career. Her troubled younger brother Danny has been arrested, and Conroy is the judge on his case. When Danny goes missing after accusing the judge of corruption, Madison's quest for answers brings her deep into the judge's glamorous world. Is Catherine Conroy a mentor, a victim, or a criminal? Is she trying to help Madison or use her as a pawn? And why is somebody trying to kill her? As the 2 women circle one another in a dangerous cat and mouse game, will they save each other or will betrayal leave one of them dead. The Intern. This one here came out in September 2023. So I'm hoping to enjoy it. It sounds like something I would. This one here is by Andrea Kane. Wrong place, wrong time. What begins as a romantic weekend in a cozy cabin turns into a deadly nightmare when Sally Montgomery's companion, Frederick Pearson, is murdered. But instead of regarding Sally as a victim, the police are after her as their prime suspect. To evade the authorities and the brutal killer, Sally goes into hiding, relying on her wits and basic survival skills to stay alive. Desperate, she calls Pete Montgomery, her ex-husband, and former NYPD detective turned private investigator, for help. With Sally's life on the line, Molly recruits their daughter, Devon, to work on the case with him. Devon has her father's cop instincts and probes deeper into the murder. The investigation brings her closer to uncover a dangerous Pearson family secret, one that could destroy the family empire. And it's their apparent Blake Pearson, though powerfully attracted to Blake, Devon isn't sure if he's friend or foe. She does know what he'll do, anything to protect his family, with Devon's heart and an Olympic. So that sounds pretty good too. The next one I'm going to read, I've had this one on my shelf for ages, and it's by Peter Benchley, and it's The Beast. As you can tell with this right here, that's octopus. It's not a shark this time, it's an octopus. Peter Benchley, the man who created Jaws and other bestsellers, now gives us Beast, is his most thrilling high seas adventure yet. At the center of the superb story of Whip Darling, a recognized expert on the deep, and a man who now has to struggle to make a living in the fished out waters around Bermuda. Suddenly, Whip finds himself confronted with a bizarre series of events. He discovers an empty life raft with no signs of struggle aboard except some strange scratch marks. A boat seems to explode inexplicably within sight of the shore. A woman looking through a telescope for whales claims to have seen a monster. Whip Darling ponders the cause of these events, yet even he does not comprehend the horrifying significance of what has occurred. And when the beast strikes and strikes again, and Whip begins to wonder, has man's devastation of the seas driven up from the deep a legendary creature, a beast so enormous, so insatiable, that it will kill and kill again unless it is destroyed. The Beast. Those are the 5 books I'm going to read in January, and they all seem like good reads. I just have my doubts on that one, border music, but that's what I'm gonna. Now, I will, if I'm not done with Suicide Motor Club, I will be reading that finishing that up in January too. So I'll have 6 books, and what I'm going to do this year is whatever books is left, I'm going to count that for the next the next. I'm just going to add it to the next TBR. So that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to see how that works for me. And there's my baby right here. This is Pepper. she's a good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. Uh, so, anyway, I hope you enjoyed these books. Let me know if any of them inspires you to read them. Uh, Leave a comment in the comment section. Give me a like and subscribe if you haven't did it already. And we will see everybody at a later date.